voice of the Valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Turn up office, and is the early part of the 1 o'clock hour on a Friday. That means it is time for Optimum Athletes. This is brought to you by Optimum Rehab in Wapton. They encourage you to optimize your health at Optimum Rehab. And joining me this week, talking some Wapton girls basketball, we have Halle Miller, a senior guard for the Huskies. And how's it going today, Halle?
Good, thanks for having me.
Of course, you guys are coming off a nice win against Four Winds Minnewacan. Tell me a little bit about what ended up being the key to that game, because I heard Coach Watson's perspective. I'd love to hear yours now for what's going on the court.
Yeah, definitely like the energy just like flipped in the second half, and we started playing with more confidence and scoring more, and yeah.
Did you guys get a good rousing speech at halftime to lock it in, or what was the key?
Just kind of like the energy like started to build up. Watson like told us like, hey, we got this, like just keep going at him, and that's what we did.
Awesome. And what kind of an ideal style of play would you guys want? Would you like to run up tempo, or would you kind of more be kind of slow, methodical? Let's set this up and wear them down.
Probably more up tempo, I guess.
Yeah, that seems like it fits your style a little better.
Yeah, I like the faster pace.
Well, it's got to be fun to have some teammates that are also just ready to like get it and go. Whether it's the guards or scout, also pushing the tempo. How fun is it to kind of get everybody up there and kind of ramping up the points?
Yeah, it's awesome when everyone can score, and all 5 of our starters are capable of scoring, so it's fun to like have different people be able to score.
Gotcha. And how would you describe your game, like as far as kind of a pass first kind of guard, or someone who like preferably would like to get to the cup as much as possible? Like, I guess how would you describe yourself?
Yeah, I like to attack more. My 3-point percentage isn't very good, so I tend to like to drive more, I guess.
Well, you got to bring it up though. You got to take some more shots out there. We need more volume to bring it up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And tell me a little bit about the team's kind of your class specifically. Kind of been snake bit with injuries, as far as Taya Luneberg having multiple injuries, derailing multiple seasons for her, and then Olivia Hansen as well. Just how tough is that to just have to see your girls that you've played alongside so long go through something like that?
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. We're hoping to get Olivia back here soon, and possibly Taya towards the end of the season, maybe. But it's also nice to see some younger girls step up and take some pride. When
you were in the situation of being the younger girl, who was someone that maybe was a senior that kind of took you under their wing and kind of made you feel a little more at ease when you're out on the court?
Probably, when I was an 8th grader, Haley Kerr kind of helped me.
Oh, yep.
Some leadership. That was a long time ago. And then previously, probably like Emma Bonches, McKenna Cuomo.
Oh, yeah, those are good role models to have for sure.
Yeah.
Emma would always get buckets, that's for sure. McKenna, too. McKenna's still getting buckets over at the college, but Emma Bonches, she was lethal out there. So you're pretty lucky, and then pretty lucky to also have a star-studded class as well, and Scout Woods has been one of the top players to come through the program. How fun is that to just be able to see her progress?
Yeah, it's awesome to play with Scout. She's one of like those players like I can give the ball to and know like she's gonna do something good with it. That's just the kind of player she is. So it's awesome to play with her.
That's how you pat your assists.
Yeah.
I was trying to feed it to her.
Yep.
And what is something that, or what's a game that you're really looking forward to, where it's like maybe it's a matchup from last season that you're hoping to get a little revenge on, or maybe it's a team where it's like I always play well against that team?
Probably our rematch versus Kindred. We'll be at Kindred this time, but hopefully we can get a win against them, because we haven't got a win against them at all since we switched divisions.
Yep.
So.
And I think they might have ended the season last year. Was that a different team that you guys lost to?
Last year too, so.
Oh, definitely got that one circled on the calendar then. Awesome. And then also you do a track in the spring. What events they got you running?
I do high jump, long jump, and I do sprints.
Okay. Oh, a jumper then. There you go. I enjoyed the jumps myself. It's a lot less taxing than running. How far do they got you going on the sprints then?
100s, 200s. Sometimes Lash will try to throw me in a 400.
Oh, no. You got to tell them we don't do those around here. No. If possible, we don't do 400s, Larry. Yeah, I would threaten to quit if I was in that situation. But And plans for next year?
Undecided. I don't have any plans.
Gotcha. Well, it's going to be exciting wherever you end up, Halle. Anything else to like to add before we wrap it all up? And what I'm trying to think, what do you guys got for your next game? You play this weekend or?
We play Lisbon.
Okay.
on the 3rd.
Oh yeah, you still got that big break until the 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You guys have had a few big breaks here. How restless do you get between the games when you have like 6 days off?
Yeah, coming back to practice is tough right away, but.
Well, that I know there's good to it. You know, you get to heal up at least, so there's some good to it. But I just remember from when I played, those long stretches without games were just grueling. I'd be like, I got to figure out how to get sick or something so I can miss practice for a week. But yeah, I'm setting a lot of bad examples here in this interview. But anything else like that, Hallie?
I don't think so, no.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming on, and good luck against Lisbon and in the new year as well.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
And I can't believe I almost forgot this. My last question, I guess, because I always throw in one question from the sponsors at Optimum Rehab, and they wanted to know, before we got started with this, I told you I was going to ask you this, but how do you think your training has changed from going into, now that you're older, like going into your senior year, how do you think that's changed from your younger years, like, you know, when you started up varsity athletics?
Yeah, just a lot more conditioning, getting in shape before season comes around, and then a lot more, like, heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you stronger. So
it makes sense. You got to get bulk up even more as you get older. So yeah, definitely tracks. But that was our question of the week from Optimum Rehab, and this has been Optimum Athletes. Once again, we do this in the early part of the 1 o'clock hour every Friday, and very much appreciate you coming on, Hallie.
Yeah, thank you.
Now for a quick word from our sponsor.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.